Hey there, it's Brittany, and I'm back with an unboxing. I have a friend on Instagram who I did a video where I got a haul from her last year. She sold me some of her beads because she was finished beading, and her name is Kathy, and she said, you know what, I found some more beads. Are you interested? And I said, heck yeah, I'm interested, because she had actually originally told me that she had some buttons that she wanted to sell, and I was like, okay, send me some photos. But she also had some beads this time, so she sent me a few photos, but I was like, okay, let's just do it. But let's see what we've got. I'm seeing a lot of Czech Glass, which you know is one of my absolute favorite kinds of glass. So let's see what we've got going on here. Oh my goodness. And I actually think I used some beads from the original haul from her in those recent Sam's Bead Box bracelets I made, that second video. The little purple druks were the ones that I got from Kathy. These are gorgeous. I don't have these. These are Picasso, turquoise Picasso. And they've got like a little luster on them. Those are gorgeous. Thank you, Kathy. I'm so excited because there are some buttons in here. And I don't know if any of you know this. I know I've said it before, but I used to collect buttons as a kid. It was my first word. I just love buttons. And now that I know how to use them in jewelry, it's all over for me. We've got some black. I don't know that these are Czech, but they're just black glass rounds. Very helpful. Love using those in as spacers and stuff, and all sorts of projects. Some of my favorite hearts here. I know I have these, but I will always take more. My favorite color, one of my favorite shapes. Love, love, love those. Thank you, Kathy. Next, we've got, it says Madagascar Dendritic Agate Round Gemstone Bead. Final sale from Fusion Beads. Those are cool. They look, oh, it is an agate. I was going to say they look like agate, but those are really nice. I could use those with some carnelian. I could use those with some dendritic opal that I have. Even Botswana agate, I feel like that would go really well with. Those are nice. These look like little, maybe ametrine. Little citrine and amethyst. Or could be fluorite, but it looks more like ametrine to me. Really nice basset on there. Very nice. What do we have here? This is not agate, so she might have just put this in a baggie. This looks like jasper, maybe. It's not leopard skin jasper, but it's very close if it's not. Very cool. I'm loving the yellows and the reds. These are gorgeous. Very nice. Some sodalite, little 6mm rounds. Actually, are these 6mm? These might be 5. 6 or 5 or 6. Those are really nice. I like those. We've got some glass rondelles. I don't think these are Czech though, but they're still really cool. They're really nice. They could be Czech, but I just don't think they are. Just looking at them, I haven't seen this shape with Czech. They might be pressed glass, but they're not Czech. Let's see. Oh, look at these. Nice little flower mix. Really pretty. Sorry, I have been saying in every recent video, this is the third video I'm filming today, this morning. I'm having allergies, and I already tested. It's not COVID, and I knew it was allergies. Ohio is bad on my allergies. I just got back Friday morning, really, and it's Saturday morning now. But sorry for the sniffling if you hear any, and my voice is a little wonky. We've got these really nice... I can't remember the name of these, maybe tri-sides, what they're called, but they look like seed beads. And then we've got them in a couple of different colors. So we've got turquoise Picasso and then like a turquoise, or like a luster Picasso. Very fun. And I think it's like a mixture of my seasonal allergies from being in Ohio, because May is awful on my allergies in Ohio, and I'm gluten-free because I have an intolerance. Like, I get a hot mess when I eat gluten, and I had to, because I was in Ohio, I had to eat Zappatelli's because it's the best, and it's homemade regular pasta. So I knew it, but I've never had like an allergic reaction like this, and it started 20 minutes after I finished eating the pasta. It was absolutely worth it because it's the best pasta ever. They home make it in their restaurant. We've got a pink flower mix. Oh my goodness, look at these. Some Hawaiian like hibiscus flowers. We've got the camellia flowers in 2 different colors. So, I mean, they're the same color, 3 different. They're the same. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. So this one's opaque, transparent, translucent. So fun. And then look at this guy. Completely different. Love this. Great mix. Thanks, Kathy. I've got a little, oh my gosh, this guy's got the silky texture. Love those. We've got some African turquoise jasper. Love African turquoise. African turquoise is not turquoise, but it looks like it, and it's jasper, and it's gorgeous. Yeah, this is not the same. That's not, the label's not what these beads are. Little faceted rondelles. Gorgeous luster, gorgeous color mix. Just love seeing other people's like stash items because it's just stuff that I haven't seen or found before, or even like seen in this kind of mix. Like maybe this is how she stores her beads. She mixes like colors together, and I just love that because I don't do that. But now I'm not going to separate these because they look wonderful together. So maybe I'll use them together on a project. So we've got some melons, some cute little table cut periwinkle beads. Oh my, okay. So this is one of the this is some of the buttons. I'm going to go through that later because that was really one of the reasons why I bought this. Look at this little fun mix, like almost like a mermaidy mix, and I'm going to keep them all together. So maybe I have these beads, but I don't have this mix together, so I'm just going to keep them together. We've got this wonderful translucent aqua with a nice gold luster on them. Love those. That's what makes me think of like mermaids. And we've got some probably dyed quartz. That's what I'm thinking these are. I mean, they could be Amazonite, but that's very dark. It looks like dyed quartz to me. We've got some more glass and some little crystals. And here we go. More crystals. My goodness. Love this mix. Great job, Kathy. I need to do that because I feel like I don't want to do it with all my beads, but maybe if I just made like a mixed it up, set it in a mix drawer or with my blue beads or something, maybe that would give me some inspiration. I mean, I do have a bunch of bead soups, but this is a little different than a bead soup. Like this, I could just go in, grab out of my drawer, grab some spacers and a charm, and just make a bunch of stuff, you know? Wonderful. I just love the way other beaders think. I love just learning all the time. I know I've been doing jewelry for almost 30 years, but I'm consistently learning. Ooh, I thought these were gemstones at first, but they're druks. They're Czech Glass druks. They're yellow with a really heavy Picasso finish. And I know newer people, or maybe people who just don't use Czech Glass that often, might not know what Picasso is. It just means that this bead was yellow. You can see hints of yellow, and then the manufacturer put a mottled finish over it, and what they call that is Picasso. So now it looks almost like a gemstone, but it's still glass. And Picasso can look different on just about any color bead. When I first started using Czech Glass, I was not very interested in Picasso, but I do like it. I really appreciate it now. These are not labeled correctly. Let's see what's in here. Oh my gosh, that same shape, and I need to probably look up what that shape is called, but I think I've heard them called tri beads before, or tri-sides or something. But they've got table cut on one side of a few sides of the bead. And these are a nice cobalt blue with a gold luster on them. Now, these will migrate into, everything's going to migrate into my storage system. just an FYI, I don't mark, when I buy beads from somebody, I don't mark who they're from normally. But if somebody sends me like as a gift, I do always mark who sent it to me. So maybe in a year when I pull these out, I might not remember that they're from Kathy, but I'll remember that I bought them because they're not marked. Let's see. This doesn't have a name on them. They look, I think, like a jasper. They almost look like red Creek Jasper, but they're not. But they're very similar to that. And there are just so many types of jasper that it's probably impossible to learn every single one just by sight. I know quite a few of them, but there are, I mean, I'm still surprised. Aunt Marie has sent me many types of different jaspers that I just don't know or hadn't heard of before. Okay, so we've got some little pink crystals. Cute, cute, cute. Those are nice and shiny. And I'm guessing at some point they came from a bargain bead box, so I might have them. I'd have to look at my crystal drawer. We've got, oh my gosh, I'm just loving these tiny Czech Glass beads. These are gorgeous. They're like a nice pale buttery yellow with a luster. Ooh, some UFO beads. It's at least what I call this shape, UFO beads. Love them. Okay, these are glass. These are coated, meaning that they're normally like that white bead, and then there's paint applied to the top. These are fun. They almost look ceramic, but they're glass. These are not the same. Okay, let's see. Little mix. Again, like this has a Picasso finish on it. Really fun. These little babies, they're that tri-cut thing again, have a little Picasso on them. This one has a luster, or a wash, I should say, not a luster. I haven't done really a video explaining the different washes, lusters, finishes on beads, but I talk about it in most of my Czech Glass hauls. So if you're ever interested in me just doing a video identifying things on Czech Glass, let me know. But if you don't watch the hauls, you might not pick up some really good information. Just letting you know. Because I usually talk about what each bead is, not just showing, oh, I got this, I got this, I got this. I'm talking about like what the beads are, what's out there, what you could possibly find. And if you use the words that I use, like the keywords, luster, Picasso, table cut, things like that, you can possibly find the beads. That's why I do this. Also because I'm a bead collector and I love looking at beads. But these are fire polish beads, little tiny ones, probably 4 millimeter. And they've got a Picasso on them. We've got, oh, red. So we've got red rondelles, and they've got a Picasso on the top. We've got some fire polish, and then some little tiny druks. That's a wonderful mix to make a nice bracelet or a necklace, and then you only need to really add metal. Let's see, what's going on here? Okay, so these, I think, are Czech Glass. The finish looks like a Picasso, but you know, that shape doesn't look like Czech Glass to me. So these could just be coated glass beads. I don't know, I'm not very sure about this one. The shape doesn't look like not pressed glass, but Czech Glass. But the finish does. It's really weird. Could just be really tiny druks, very honestly. Oh, some cute little pink AB stars. Little babies. So cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, this would go really well with this. Bigger. Oh my gosh, we've got some turbines. So this shape is called a turbine. Sorry, my nails are dirty. I've got makeup under them because I've got makeup on my face. turbines. Well, these are the turbines. Table cut shape bead. This is gorgeous. Heavy Picasso on that. Got a nice little, is this a coffee bean? This is not Czech Glass, but it's cool. And then a little saucer. Oh, it's a little broken there, but that's okay. And yeah, really pretty mix. More focally than the last red one that I pulled out. My goodness, there's still quite a bit going on here. If you were wondering, I paid $40 for this plus shipping, and it was worth every penny plus some. Thank you, Kathy. At first I thought this was, oh yeah, it's Labradorite. So we've got some gray and some green greener Labradorite little faceted beads. Those are beautiful. Kind of, while I'm looking at all these beads, it's astounding to me how much information your brain can hold. Because I mean, and in how much you can learn too, because I didn't always have this knowledge of what these beads were. These are impression jasper. And impression jasper, ocean sediment, sea sediment jasper is one of the words. There are a lot of names for impression jasper. It's really just jasper pieces that have been salvaged and molded together to create beads and dyed. So there's probably some resin holding these together. Does it make it less beautiful? No. Look how gorgeous those are. Beautiful rondelles. Love them. And I've heard it called also imperial jasper, all sorts of different things, and comes in a multitude of colors. Wonderful beads. Oh, we've got some little ceramic bees. Little ceramic bees. They're a little angry looking, I'm not gonna lie. I might give those as a gift to someone. Because I don't like bugs. Some more of these little faceted rondelles. I have a feeling that Kathy really loved using this colorway because I'm seeing it in several different instances, and I love it. Oh my, look at these beautiful. These would have been really good with my lapis pieces, which I still haven't finished because I have so many in my mind from that. So maybe I'll add that to my tray. I want to do a new bead charcuterie board, but I never made it through my lapis because there's so much going on. So we've got some beautiful table cut cornflower blue flowers. Look at these. These are really neat. They are table cut too. I didn't even notice that, but they've got that beautiful satin finish. We've got even smaller flowers. What a wonderful mix. Kathy's really good at making mixes. Let me tell you what. We've got, this almost reminds me of that one that I couldn't tell if it was Czech or not, but that the finish looked like Czech. I think, you know what? Okay, so there are several different things going on in here. These smaller ones are Czech, and they have a Picasso finish over yellow. These are not Czech. This one right here. Can just tell by the finish. I think this is actually stone, not painted. And then we've got some tiger eye. So now if I just gave this to somebody who maybe wasn't very interested in beading or as knowledgeable or just didn't pay attention as much, which is not a bad thing, it would just look like a bunch of the same beads. But if you look very closely, these are Czech, this is tiger eye, and this is some other kind of bead, which I think is a stone. That's really cool. But I mean, honestly, they go so well together that it makes sense that they're mixed together. But if you're, let's say, which I don't do, making jewelry to sell, you want to make sure if you get a mix like this that you're able to identify the beads. Otherwise, just make, you know, a statement saying some are Czech, some are stone. You don't have to be that. As long as you're truthful, you don't have to be that detailed. We've got some little, I call them cinnamon hearts. Aw, little red glass hearts. Those are bright. I love them. I am like halfway maybe through this haul, and we're already at 20 minutes. I think this is another jasper we've definitely got some red Creek Jasper in here. This is red Creek Jasper, this green. And actually I think all of this is red Creek Jasper. This might not be, but I'm not really sure on that, but I know that's red Creek Jasper. Those are wonderful. I don't have a lot of red Creek Jasper, but it is beautiful. It's one of the first stones, like gemstones, I bought in a pendant though in Tucson. Oh my, these are cute. I love that. It was very clear that Kathy and I had very similar tastes in beads. We've got a cute little butterfly, some large flowers, and then these I think are acrylic, but they look really cool. I would want more of those. These are all acrylic, but then these are Czech Glass, but these little flowers are acrylic. So cute. Or they could be metal. And I think they're plastic. That's really cool. I love those. All right, so I'm not feeling the greatest and there is still quite a bit left, so I'm going to take a break. I'm going to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to take a break, and we'll do this in 2 videos because there's quite a bit, and I want my enthusiasm to go through, the entire thing because I am excited. I'm not feeling well, so I got to take a little break. Look at those little bees. Those are cute. Kind of want a bracelet with those. And then these little cute little chickadees. My goodness, Kathy, you are sweet, and I just love that our tastes align, and now your collection is part of my collection. Thank you so much. I will make a part 2. Stay tuned for Goldie. She's super cute. Let me know from this stack what your favorite was. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.